square root of 10 times square root of 100 times square root of 1000 and so on is what? So for solving this problem, at first we can say it is equal to square root of 10 times square root of 100 times square root of 1000 times and so on. And we know that square root of x times y equal to square root of x times square root of y. So if we apply this rule here, it will be square root of 10 times square root of 100 times so on. Again, it will be square root of 10 times square root of 100 times square root of 1000 and so on. And another rule that we have is, for example, square root of x is x to the power of 1 over 2, square root of x is x to the power of 1 over 2 squared, so on. So it will be 10 to the power of 1 over 2 plus 100 times, is 100 to the power of 1 over 2 squared times 1000 to the power of 1 over 2 cubed, so on. So here we can say it is equal to what? 10 to the power of 1 over 2. Instead of 100, we write 10 squared to the power of 1 over 2 squared times 10 cubed to the power of 1 over 2 cubed, and so on. Now again, by using another power rule, a to the m to the n equal to a to the mn. So it will be 10 to the power of 1 over 2 times 10 to the power of 2 over 2 squared times 10 to the power of 3 over 2 cubed, and so on. Now we can say we use another rule, a to the m times a to the n equal to a to the m plus. So it will be 10 to the power of 1 over 2 plus 2 over 2 squared plus 3 over 2 cubed, so on. So if we calculate this, let's see the power we want to see. This power equal to what? Let's write it. 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 squared plus 1 over 2 plus 2 over 2 squared plus 3 over 2 cubed, and so on. Okay, now we can write all terms once. 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 squared plus 1 over 2 cubed, so on. Next one, we start from second term, 1 over 2 squared plus 1 over 2 cubed, so on. Next term, we write 1 over 2 cubed, so on, and so on. So we need to find 1 over 2. Suppose t is 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 squared plus 1 over 2 cubed, and so on. If we multiply t by 2, it will be 1 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 squared, so on. If we subtract t equal to 1, so the first line is 1, the next one is t over 2, which is 1 over 2, next one is 1 over 2 squared, and so on. These parts equal to 1 because it is t, and the whole part equal to 2. 1 plus 1. So we can say it is equal to 10 to the power of 2, which is 100. So the answer of this problem is 100. If you have questions, send message to my WhatsApp number, and please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell, and like the video. Thanks. Bye.